Okay, so on the second problem, um, first thing we see is we have two sides and an angle. So this looks kind of like the ambiguous case. But the difference is that the angle does not match either one of the sides. So when I put in my information here, like this, notice the angle doesn't match either two sides. That's telling me that this is a law of cosines problem. Okay? If the ambiguous case, the angle has to match either of the two sides given. So I can't set up a law of sines ratio because I don't have two pieces of information for one of the lines. So if I had angle C and side C, I could do law of sines. But this also does mean that it makes it easier for me to find the area, because the area equation is basically side angle side. So we take 1/2 times side A times side B times the sine of angle C, and you plug that in your calculator, and you get the area, which is 144.1352, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So this one I can find my area right away, where the last one I had to actually find a piece of information first. Okay? So next, I need to find side C. Okay? Because once I have side C, then I can switch to the law of sines. So C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2 times A times B times cosine C. So square root, plug in my values. So 23 squared plus 39 squared minus 2 times 23 times 39 times the cosine of 82. And you plug that into your handy dandy calculator, and you get side C, which is 42.43021, blah, blah, blah. So 42.4. Okay? Now that we have a ratio, full ratio, we have angle C and side C, we can switch to our law of sines. Talked about this before. You need to be careful whenever you switch to law of sines. Always start finding the angle that has the smaller side length. Okay? Because if that longer side has an obtuse angle associated with it, it will cause us problems and you'll get the wrong answer. But when we look at this one, 82 is the biggest side, which means the next one, 39, can't be bigger than 82, which means B has definitely got to be an acute angle, so we don't have to worry about it. But just to keep it the same, I'm going to solve for angle A first. So we set up our law of sines. So sine of 82 degrees over 42.4 equals the sine of A over 23. And we solve for A by cross multiplying. We use the inverse trig to find that angle. And we get 23 times the sine of 82 over 42.4. And you plug all of that into your calculator, and it gives you angle A, which is 32.4914, yada, yada, yada. So then we know angle A is 32.5 degrees. And then since I know angle A and angle C, I can find angle B by subtracting those two from 180, and we get our last angle, which is 65.5 degrees. Okay? So really, all you have to do here is we're setting up equations and then plugging values into the calculator. So